My friend and I explored an abandoned hospital as a joke. It wasn't. Part number 2 by Savage Potatoes. This update is from my story I made about my friend and I's encounter with so-called demon at an abandoned hospital. Thanks to all you guys with the wonderful feedback. I wanted to do this tomorrow because I hated writing horror stories like this in the dark, but I didn't want to let you guys wait so long of a period of time for another update, so here it is. And to those who are new here, I'm new to Reddit too. I'm not the best writer, so expect a couple of errors here and there. If you find some, feel free to tell me. So, let's get on with my second encounter with this demonic creature. After my friend was rushed to the hospital, he was put on painkillers and other medication. It seemed to help, thank God. I thought painkillers wouldn't help because, it's a cut from a fucking demon. I was devastated of what happened. My friend could probably die too. I went home because this was boring and I needed to get home anyways. I got my friend's dad to drive me and he looked worried sick, and sure as hell I felt his pain. I arrived at the neighborhood I lived in and rushed through my front door to meet my mother in the kitchen washing dishes and my dad watching TV. They submerged me in questions and I explained everything, and I was hugged and grounded. I went upstairs, turned on my TV and watched some Netflix, and eventually fell asleep and woke up. I had a dream of me being chased down by the demon I saw yesterday in a city which was deserted. I eventually tripped and the creature pounced on me and the dream ended. I woke with a start and rushed to the kitchen with heavy breaths. "John, what's going on? Why are you so scared?" my dad questioned while stuffing pancakes in his mouth. "I had a dream of that demon," I said exhaustingly. "It's just a bad dream, nothing to worry about," he said encouragingly. "Yeah, flippin' right," I said. I walked out on the porch and noticed on my phone I got a text message by my other buddy Cole. The message read, "Hey dude, heard about what happened yesterday. Sorry about your friends. Want to ride our bikes on that trail that leads us to another part of town?" he asked. I needed the exercise anyways, and it sounded fun. I could probably get the image of that demon out of my head. Got my backpack because we'd be out there for a good while. I got my bike and Cole already arrived. "Hey dude, ready to head off?" Brought a few friends of mine. Their names are Jake, Tristan, Emily, and Riley, Colin said excitingly. "Yeah, I'm ready. Nice to meet you guys," I said. They got ready and we headed off. The trail is in between two houses at a corner of the neighborhood. It goes up a fairly steep hill and splits into two roads. One leads to a lake and the other leads into town. It's a quick way to get some groceries and go back. We went into the lake section. I sat my bike down and saw at least a dozen people. Some were donating fish into the pond, others were chilling. We got off and relaxed. I got bad vibes, but I thought I was just imagining shit, so I ignored it. I eventually noticed it was dark out and most of the people left. Now, if you continue down the path on the other side of the lake, you get 3 crossroads. One leads to a park, the other one leads into town, but further in it, and the last one leads into a forest. We took the forest path. It goes down far and becomes isolated and remote. Nature eventually turns into a lullaby, and it's kind of easy to fall asleep on. I saw some benches and we sat there and chatted before I saw it. Shit. I happened to have turned my head and see that thing I saw yesterday run at us. "Holy fuck, run!" I screamed. We all scrambled onto our bikes and I realized I still had my gun in my bag. I managed to wrestle it out and made my way to the back of all of us and shot continuously at the demon after us. No effect. I knew we had to pedal home. We got to the lake and split across both sides, and thank God no one was there. The creature leaped over the lake and picked up speed fast. Holy fuck. Eventually we lost course and was no longer on a trail. I saw a drop which was probably the exit to the woods. We saw a short little ramp-like part of the hill and jumped it. We then started falling helplessly onto the ground. We didn't stick the landing though. We fell on the ground and the monster leaped over us. I somehow broke my leg from the fall and my friends were no better. We sat there hopelessly sitting in the dark forest about to be killed by a demon. That's when the monster went flying to the right. What the hell just happened? I looked up and saw my dad bash into the creature with his truck. He quickly grabbed us and sat us in the truck. The monster pounced at us before my dad shot it 3 times with a shotgun, and it backed off for a second. My dad got in his truck and sped off. We were later escorted to the hospital and treated. I woke up in the ER with the TV on and the news talking about my dad filing a report on the demon. Well, that's the update on the second encounter. Thank you to the people who give me good feedback, and I love writing these stories. Signed, Savage Potatoes.